let's do this one last time. Pikmin 4 has officially been out for 6 months now, which is still absolutely mind-boggling to say out loud, because it feels like just yesterday we were absolutely scrutinizing that first trailer, looking for every single detail we could find. And with Christmas only being 2 days away, I thought the best way to share the holiday spirit was to bring together every Pikmin YouTuber to talk about their experiences with Pikmin 4. This isn't really a final goodbye to the game, just more so a retrospective of the long-awaited Pikmin 4. If you want to support any of the creators in this video, all their channels will be linked in the description, so please check them out because they all make some killer content. But with all that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy an early Christmas gift from your favorite Piktubers. Pikmin 4 is easily my favorite game in the series. I love the sheer amount of content they decided to throw in this game. The locations are all very unique, most Pikmin are pretty well balanced, caves actually returned, and we can play as a fucking dog. I understand there's quite a bit of issues, and I talked about them extensively on my channel, but I'm going to choose to look past that and appreciate Pikmin 4 for the game it is. Thank you Shigeru Miyamoto and everyone else who worked on this game for making it the best Pikmin experience to this day. 9.5 out of 10.
Pikmin 4 is amazing and was my first mainline Pikmin game. The story is great and the caves offer challenges to help a Dandori issue like me learn how to play better. Ochi is a lifesaver and the Pikmin in this game are good, but I still wish we could have gotten the everyone is here feel with the return of Bulbmin and Puffmin. But maybe next time, or DLC, who knows. When I played this game, I thought the series wasn't going to do well, like most of the things I've made on my channel before. But this game changed everything when my first video shot up. Thanks to the incredible Pikmin community for saving my channel. I rate this game a solid 10 out of 10 for me.
Alright, 40 seconds on the clock. Pikmin 4 is really fun, I like it, but there's some small things that prevent it from being the best Pikmin game in my eyes. For me, that's still Pikmin 1 and 3 that are tied. The feeling of being alone on PNF 404 is just completely gone now. We've been getting less of it since 2, but now we have colonized the cosmos. I like the village, but I can't help but miss the serenity of being in low orbit with only your small crew by your side. Winged Pikmin? What did they do to you? The fact that enemies don't respawn is just straight up bad. These areas are beautiful, yeah, but once you kill all the enemies, you're just kind of left with like, well, now what? No online multiplayer? Come on, Nintendo. And last but not least, why did they mess with that top 8 out of 10 game? Ugh, I can't believe I got that out in time. Oh. Remember me!
Pikmin 4 is the game I wished Pikmin 3 was back in the day. Yes, there are problems with the game, but to me, this is the ultimate full-on upgrading. The best way to reboot and revive a series, because look at all the upgrades they brought in. It is the ultimate fan service for everything Pikmin fans want, and they even gave us bloody night mode. This is the best form that Pikmin can be, to reach the biggest, newest, broadest audience. Enjoy it now, and maybe we'll make it going forwards. Every upgrade that can be added beyond this are tweaks at most and nitpicks at the least. Give us online mode, sure. This is the game I wanted back in 2012. From experience, I've learnt to maintain my expectations. 10 out of 10, though your opinion is also valid.
Hello there, beautiful humans. Paracosm Party here to share some thoughts and opinions while I draw this cute little Bowborb nighttime scene. In my opinion, Pikmin 4 was truly a sweet, endearing, and satisfying experience. As a longtime Pikmin fan, I was over the moon ecstatic when Pikmin 4 was announced, and honestly, I can say it lived up to a lot of my expectations. Yeah, it's not perfect, but that's okay. There's always room for growth in any franchise. I just hope Nintendo listens to fans and allows the next Pikmin game to explore its fullest potential. 9.6 out of 10.
I really like the freeform nature of Pikmin 4, and I like getting stuff in any order, but I wish it had reasons to revisit old areas, especially with that new stuff you get later. I'm not really happy that the story's a retcon though, but I'll take it for the great gameplay the game offers. I love the new Pikmin types, but I feel like the final boss is kind of mid. I think DLC could improve this game greatly. Overall, 8.8, and I want to say that my rating keeps improving with every playthrough. I really owe a lot to this game. The speculation really fueled my channel's growth, and I'm really happy that this game came out. I wouldn't say it's worth the wait, mostly because 10 years was too long for this game, but it was a really, really good game.
Hey everyone, my name is Wigwam Man, and you usually know me looking like this, but today I've decided to get real just for this special Raggins video. Pikmin 4 has been absolutely amazing, and it's definitely my game of the year, but I don't know. it could have been better. Hear me out, I think it was absolutely amazing and probably my best gaming experience of this year. I've waited the entire 10 years for this game to come out, and when it finally released, that feeling was insane. I got very emotional over the story. It was great. It's been a lot of fun interacting with the community, and blowing up on my YouTube channel has been dreams come true. I never thought any of this would happen, and it's been amazing, and it's all thanks to Pikmin 4. But something with Pikmin 4 really hasn't dragged me back yet. And who knows, maybe that time is still coming, but right now, I really don't feel like playing it. And I couldn't tell you what exactly it is. Maybe it's the insane amount of cutscenes, which is a problem that all Pikmin games have, and maybe the controls are also a problem, and the lack of real multiplayer.
Stop!
That's something that I really wanted for this game, but sadly none of that came to life. So we're stuck with a game that is strictly, for the most part, single player, on top of having no ways to play the game, apart from emulation, with your friends. This really brought it down for me, because I thought this is Pikmin 4, this is the ultimate game, it's finally time they're going to do these things, and they sadly didn't. I'd say my final score is 8 out of 10. This game is absolutely phenomenal, but there's some things that it just really missed the mark on, and it's just very sad that it went this way. But honestly, the positives outweigh the negatives, and this game is great. If you haven't picked it up already, go and buy it today. It's amazing fun and one of the best games you'll ever play. Thank you, Raggins, for allowing me to be in this video, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
As someone who's played Pikmin for almost all 21 years of my life, I can say with confidence that Pikmin 4 was 100% worth the 10-year wait. The amount of sheer joy that I felt seeing long-forgotten enemies remastered in HD, with beautiful overworld maps and cave designs, just sends a chill up my spine. While there are a few things that I'd change to make it the perfect game, any seasoned player knows that with Pikmin, you gotta take what you can get until the next 10 years roll around. And I truly couldn't be more happy to enjoy such an amazing 4th installment to my favorite video game series ever. Bravo, Nintendo.
Pikmin 4 is probably the best game in the series, but they made so many weird small decisions that just barely keep it from being my favorite. The tutorials and boring early game make replaying the game a slog, and the lack of difficulty options also sucks because the game is way too easy for the whole run through. But besides that, I love the more open level design and how they integrated mission mode into the main story. It was definitely worth the 10-year wait, but weighed down by a few weird decisions. It's a solid 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Also, Nintendo, if we don't get DLC for this game, I'm literally going to kill
Pikmin 4 is easily the best game in the franchise. It allows you to use every single Pikmin type introduced into the series, except for Bobman, has the most amount of content, and takes the best elements that people liked from Pikmin 2 and 3, being the caves and Dandori challenges, and blends them together to make the best Pikmin experience for fans of both playstyles. My only major critique of the game is the lack of control and difficulty options that were introduced into Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and the lackluster multiplayer in comparison to the previous titles. But if those issues weren't there, I think we would have a perfect video game. 9.5 out of 10.
Pikmin 4 masterfully embraces the essence of Pikmin 2 with its captivating caves, blending familiarity with a more predictable but well-executed experience. The visually stunning area designs enhance the game's allure, making each exploration a treat for the eyes. Moreover, the inclusion of extra game modes, notably Olimar's Shipwreck Tale, inject a refreshing dose of excitement. This particular mode is akin to a mini Pikmin 1 within Pikmin 4's engine, and showcases the game's versatility and creativity. In essence, Pikmin 4 strikes a harmonious balance between nostalgic charm and innovative gameplay elements, ensuring a thoroughly enjoyable experience for fans old and new.
Pikmin 4 was a game we waited 10 years for, and it outclassed every game in the series if you don't include Pikmin 2. While I greatly enjoyed Pikmin 4, I felt that I was missing a lot of the challenge from the first two entries, which were some of my favourite parts of the series. I did like the new features, and Ochi was fun to experiment with even if he breaks the game, but there were some things I had problems with, like the short and samey caves and that obnoxious auto lock-on. Despite these small issues, I love Pikmin 4, and I'm looking forward to the future DLC Nintendo will definitely make.
It's no surprise that Pikmin 4 is the biggest and most successful game in the series. Everything from the new Pikmin types, enemies, locations, to Ochi is just great. I love what Nintendo was able to accomplish and make with this game. I also love all the growth in the Pikmin community that came with the release of Pikmin 4. The game's not perfect, but it's about as close as you can get. 10 out of 10.
Hey guys, I'm Fernando Urista, and you know what really grinds my gears about Pikmin 4? It's final fucking boss! It's so fucking bad, I would rather tear my fucking asshole apart. I do not give a shit about this final boss. It sucks ass, it smells like ass, it's just a fucking dog. It's just a fucking dog. I find these motherfuckers outside everywhere. Fuck it, next time I see a dog, I'm kicking the shit out of it. I don't give a fuck! It sucks! It makes no fucking sense! I fucking hate my life! Oh my fucking god! What a bitch-ass dog!
Thank you, Fernando. That was a good review. Let's see what Creative Sushi has to say. I think he has something cooking up right now.
Pikmin 4 is one of the best games of all time. 9.13 out of 10. But I don't think it's my favorite game in the series. I love competitive Pikmin. Spicy Spray runs through my veins. But as the Pikmin community's most try-hard extrovert, I have to say that Pikmin 4's Dandori mode is kinda lacking. The gameplay is simply simple. And while this might be great for bringing in new players, I feel like a large chunk of what made competitive Pikmin fun just went missing. Some simplifications were appreciated, like no longer having to pluck Pikmin, but the removal of elements like requiring specific items to be collected for victory makes Dandori mode, in my opinion, a step down from Pikmin 3's Bingo Battle. And with only 5 maps to choose from, I don't see myself getting as much mileage out of this game's competitive scene. I just talked at length about this in a new video on my channel with Vantage Emblem. Go give it a watch.
Hey everybody, my name is Tong, the real Tong. You might know me as the guy who hacks the heck out of Pikmin 3. I think Pikmin 4 was a fantastic experience though. I absolutely loved the game. It was definitely worth the 10-year wait. 9 out of 10 from me. My favorite part was Olomar's shipwreck tale. Everything about that was it just screams Pikmin 1, and it was my favorite part of the whole game. Hopefully for some DLC, we'll play as Louie or even the President Chacho. If you're interested in my mods, I am currently working on Pikmin 3 Caves Reborn, where I play Pikmin 2 Caves into 3 as levels, and I'm doing a story hack for Pikmin 3 eventually. I would love to mod 4 eventually and be able to create amazing custom maps for you guys. That's it about me.
Pikmin 4 is probably my second or third favorite game in the series. It had some pretty high highs with the new cave generation system, but it also had some pretty low lows with how much it interrupts you with overly long tutorials and the characters constantly talking. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. They removed Puffman, and that's a sin.
Like Zoink Scoob! The only thing scarier than monsters are people who like Hey Pikmin! Zoinks!
I love Hey Pikmin! This game deserves better! It's so good! The music is amazing as the best final boss in the entire series. Oh, what's that? You think the level design is easy? You think the game is boring? I don't care! It's not a good Pikmin game. It's a great game, but it's not a good Pikmin game. Yes, it is a good Pikmin game! And not only that, Trans Ally Olimar! Yeah! Oh, wait, what? This was about Pikmin 4? My bad.
Hello there, my name is Ganvious, and I want to wish you a Merry Pikmas. It's an honor to be a part of this, so shout to Raggins, thank you so much. I recently got into the Pikmin games and started playing them for the first time. I played the first game, I played the second game, now I'm playing the third game, and so far I'm absolutely loving it. I am so invested, and now Pikmin is one of my favorite series of all time. I haven't played Pikmin 4 yet, so I can't really say my thoughts on Pikmin 4 because I actually haven't played the game yet. But if I were to give it a rating, I'm gonna give it an 11 out of 10 because Miyamoto needs to, buckle down and make more Pikmin games because this game is freaking fantastic from what I've heard, and I've heard nobody hates this game, and that Pikmin 4, also known as Hey Pikmin, is one of the greatest games of all time, so my compliments to the chef.
Hey everyone, my name is 3D Boy, some people call me Zatch. So my thoughts on Pikmin 4. So that first time experience or playthrough is really something special. Caves are a joy to explore. Repeat playthroughs can be a bit sluggish in the start. The start of the game really holds your hand. I really wish we had a New Game Plus mode, allowing you to use more than 3 Pikmin types at once. It would just be super cool to use all 9 at the same time. Customizable captains are really cool. I love being able to make a character that gets pretty close to looking like how my own captain looks like. I wish the game had a multiplayer online mode. I feel like I'd still be playing this game over and over again with countless friends if it did. The Piklopedia is amazing. I love the treasure hoard. I've probably spent more time in the treasure hoard than anything else. The new Pikmin types are pretty cool. I feel like Ice Pikmin are a little uninspired design-wise, but that's okay. I wish that the game had more night missions. and hopefully the next installment or DLC doesn't take another 10 years.
Pikmin 4 is magical and beautiful. When I finally got to sit down and play another Pikmin game, it was like I was back in the GameCube years when Pikmin 2 came out. This game offers a lot of new features for new players and old. Caves are back, and greater than ever. New Pikmin types, Ice and Glow Pikmin, are so good. Auto aim needs a toggle. I think 5 types of Pikmin would have been better than 3. Online play would have been cool, but maybe DLC or Pikmin 5. Anyway, it's been a lovely experience playing the game. Oh yeah, Bulbman. I rest my case.
After another century-long wait, we finally received Pikmin 4, and it was incredible. Now, I only got 30 seconds to talk, so I'm just going to list off some of my favorite things from the game, which include the house, the ghost Pikmin, Oatmeal the dog, Summer's Castle Part 2, Louis the Menace. Of course, Pikmin 4 is by no means a perfect game. In my opinion, some of the biggest problems include the lack of toggleable auto lock, and of course the lack of a good multiplayer. I mean, come on Nintendo, Oshi was right there, he's sitting right there, why can't we play as Oshi, I beg of you?
Hello everyone, I am Variety Television, and I make theory videos about Pikmin. I think most people who are aware of my channel at this point probably know it for the Onion Theory, a big theory attempting to take a new look at Pikmin. As for Pikmin 4, it's a gorgeous game visually with a very intriguing new story. Apart from the absolutely incredible community surrounding the game, Pikmin 4 brings a lot to the table. The soundtrack is as amazing as you'd expect from a Pikmin game, and a lot of the great features introduced in Pikmin 3, like Go Here, really help the gameplay flow. Overall, I'd give Pikmin 4 a 7.5 out of 10. It does have its flaws, but I do still think it's a very, very good game.
Pikmin 4 was what most people wanted out of the series, which was more Pikmin 2. And for the people who wanted more of Pikmin 1 and 3, like me, they've got you covered too. Overall, this game is incredible. The only thing I wish they had was just more of Olimar Shipwrecktail.
Thanks for having me, Raggins. While I don't have a final opinion on Pikmin 4 yet, I'll be honest and say I believe this game's a solid 9 out of 10. I already have hundreds of hours in the game, but even then, this game isn't without flaw. For anyone who has played all the previous titles, you can see where Pikmin 4 fails. And I think it's simply Nintendo overcorrecting on what they believe scares off new players. Don't get me wrong, I think the rewind feature is good, but also, at times, it feels like Pikmin 4 can't trust players to make the right decision. Which is disappointing to me because I feel like a major part of Pikmin is failure and experimentation. But Pikmin 4 bends over backwards to keep the player from doing either of those two things. It's a shame, because there's a lot in Pikmin 4 to unpack and discover.
Pikmin 4 is the most accessible and approachable entry in the series. I've been in the fandom since 2006, and this entry delivers on everything fans have been hoping for since Pikmin 2. A human house, human history, and the return of horrific series staples. By embracing and reinventing what is memorable from prior titles, Pikmin 4 succeeds at being an experience that tickles neurons from the memories of prior games. Pikmin 4 areas showcase the feeling of, I'm scared, but I want to explore it anyway. The only major blemishes Pikmin 4 has are elements that could be addressed with difficulty options, patches, or mods. With the hope that these downsides be actually addressed officially, I happily say that this Pikmin game will be kept fresh and fun, as a celebration of Pikmin for some, and a beautiful memory of falling in love with the series for others.
Pikmin 4 would easily be one of my favorite Pikmin games in the series, if they just had respawning enemies out in the overworld after completing the area 100%, like how you do with the caves. Yes, the areas look so gorgeous to view at, but it sort of ruins the feel of an area once it becomes a wasteland after defeating everything, which also affects how fast you can grow Pikmin, which you can only grow by using pellet posing once you defeat everything in the area. Yes, the night expeditions do have enemies in the overworld, but I can't grow any Pikmin during those nights. Still, I rate it higher than Pikmin 3 for the addition of the caves and make it feel like Pikmin 2. But please make enemies respawn in the overworld for after 100% completion.
When it comes to breaking down Pikmin 4, a lot of the cool things that this game does compared to previous entries, I think, kind of have to just do with giving you more to do with less. And that might sound weird at first, but what I mean is you only have 2 captains this time around, but your ability to multitask, using things like the homesick signal or the idler's alert, having all these different items that have different uses and things like that, give you so many more possibilities when it comes to planning out your day and getting things done effectively. Pure Dandori at its finest.
I just want to say, this video was a massive pain in the ass to make. But I'd do it all over again if I had to. This project's done a lot for myself in terms of breaking my own comfort zone, and I'm ever so grateful to everyone who agreed to participate. I don't know if you guys realize how lucky you are to have so many talented and passionate creators in this community. Artists, modders, entertainers, theorists, fucking chefs. The Pikmin community has it all, and through making this video I got to meet so many talented, respectful, and straight up dedicated creators. I think the purpose of this video was to showcase all the talent in this community, and looking back at it now, I think it's a success. I know for a fact though, most of you guys aren't subscribed to a lot of creators on this list, and that's a real shame because if you love Pikmin content as much as I do, you're gonna want to check them out. So let's spread the Christmas spirit and show them some love too. Go head to their channels right now and press that big, beautiful, shiny subscribe button for me. And of course, thank you to everyone who's watched my videos for the past few months. I'm starting to tear up here. Pikmin 4 and I guess starting this channel changed my life in a way that I would have never imagined. I'm beyond grateful to be in the position I'm in, and I really can't express how much you guys have helped me in my day-to-day life. And it's not just me. So many other people have started their own content creation journey due to Pikmin 4 and more importantly, you guys. None of this would have ever happened had it not been for this game and the dedicated community surrounding it. So all of Pikmin 4's flaws, disappointments, lack of bulbman aside, I can't help but appreciate everything Pikmin 4 has given us. Merry Christmas everyone. Go spread some love.